Topping off our morning rush, new data is showing a major drop in the number of speeding drivers along Gibson. The new report credits speed cameras around Albuquerque. The first official report shows that from September 2021 through August of 2022, they've seen a 70% decrease in the number of drivers going over 20 miles per hour than the speed limit in that area. This morning, 2 students are still in the hospital after their school bus crashed in southeastern New Mexico. Yesterday, a bus was carrying varsity and JV soccer players from Lovington High to play against Artesia when the bus collided with the semi. 40 students were on board. 4 of them were taken to the hospital. No word yet on what caused that crash. Early childhood educators in the state of New Mexico may soon see a pay raise. Yesterday, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham announcing a new grant called the Completive Pay for Professionals. The new grant will increase wages for staff by $3 an hour across the board. That raises the minimum wage to $15 an hour for entry-level workers and $20 an hour for lead teachers.
And here's a look at our hourly forecast for today. We'll be seeing temperatures into the mid-60s by this afternoon with a chance for an isolated shower or storm through the early to mid-afternoon hours.
A home in southeast Albuquerque neighborhood has been causing quite the controversy around the sidewalk area. Last year, the city told us they would fix the fence since the couple who owns it did not have the means to change it and push it off the sidewalk. However, as of today, that fence still stands unchanged. The city says it's still working to find a solution to this. 2 men are in custody following a carjacking and a SWAT standoff turned shootout with police. It happened earlier this week. The stolen car was tracked to a home near Eubank and Constitution. That's when officers say that one man tried to escape before shooting at officers. Officers returned fire. No one was hurt. APD says Daniel Rodriguez and Jacob Cormier were both arrested for probation violations. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is moderate to high today. We'll be seeing scattered showers and storms across much of the state, especially the mountains. We could see some burn scar flooding in southern New Mexico and some river flooding across the east.
President Biden making a chilling assessment about how close he thinks we currently are to a worldwide nuclear catastrophe. Last night, the president said, quote, "We have not faced the prospect of Armageddon since Kennedy and the Cuban Missile Crisis. This comes amid recent threats by Russian President Vladimir Putin to protect Russians." The White House says they're disappointed in OPEC's decision to cut oil production for the U.S. OPEC's decision to cut the oil production by 2 million barrels a day has unleashed a flurry of angry reaction from Capitol Hill, threatening Saudi Arabia and its allies with retaliation. We'll let you know if this does affect you at the gas pump. President Biden also announcing he'll be pardoning all prior federal offenses of simple marijuana possession. The White House also says the pardon does not apply to individuals who were non-citizens, not lawfully present in the U.S. at the time of the offense. Erica. Oh, sorry about that. Let me take this one. All right, let's get a live look at our driving conditions this morning. As you can see, all of that red that's right around Balloon Fiesta Park. That's Alameda and I-25 heading northbound. Be aware of that as you head out the door. Our KRQE tracker heading west on Manal. Little rain in the metro, so be aware of that as you head out the door. Models at a fashion show in Paris strutted their stuff down a unique runway. Balenciaga's Paris Fashion Week that raised eyebrows as models walked down a muddy runway. The creative director says the show represents digging for the truth and apparently being down to earth. Right, time for the 5 facts. We start with number 5 here. The popular Baby Bee balloon will be back on the field this morning after it was stolen. Pilot Michael Glenn noticed his truck, trailer, and balloon missing right before heading to the pilot's briefing around 2:30 yesterday morning. APD used an iPad to track it down to a nearby neighborhood. Number 4 now, in a year of devastating wildfires across the state, the city of Albuquerque is working to prevent fires along the river in the Bosque. The city's open space department is working to get $900,000 to clear fire hazards in the Bosque between Central and Bridge by next spring. Erica.
And at number 3, we are going to be seeing showers and storms today, so be sure to grab your rain jackets and umbrellas before you head out. We'll be seeing the heaviest of those in the mountains, eastern and southern New Mexico.
Number 2, now 2 men are in custody following a carjacking and a SWAT standoff turned shootout with police this week. The stolen car was tracked to a home near Eubank and Constitution, where officers say 2 men tried to escape before shooting at officers. No one was injured. Both men had probation violations. Finally, number 1 for you this week. New data shows a major drop in the number of speeding drivers along Gibson. The credit is going to speed cameras. The city's new speed cameras were put into place last year. The first official report shows that from September 2021 through August of 2022, they've seen a 70% decrease in the number of drivers going faster than 20 miles per hour over the speed limit.